Hi, my name is Nancy Temple Rodrigue. I'm one of the authors of the exciting adventure series Hidden Mickey. These are adventure action novels that are written for the adult reader in mind, usually about ages 10 and up. I'd like to introduce you to the different books. The first one in the series is Hidden Mickey, Sometimes Dead Men Do Tell Tales. And in this book we find our two heroes are on an adventure at Disneyland, and they come across Walt Disney's long-lost diary. Now this has been hidden for almost 40 years, and now they have a cryptic clue that hints at a hidden treasure. They find their lives are changed forever as they're going in and out of Disneyland. They're even flying across the ocean to follow the line of clues that Walt left behind. Now for those of you who are adventurous yourself and have a little bit of researcher in you, I tried to end most of the chapters with the next clue. That way you could take some time yourself and see if you could figure out where the guys need to go for the next clue. Now the exciting ending doesn't leave you hanging for very long, because we came out with Hidden Mickey 2, It All Started. Now in this book, one of the heroes now finds he's on his own. He's given one cryptic clue. You missed a clue the first time. That's all he has now to go on, where he finds he has to get a new partner, and there's a new adversary who's out to destroy everything that Walt Disney put into motion. Now in this book I introduce you to a new character called Wolf. He's a security guard at the park, and he seems to have a very special ability that we don't quite go into. So I decided to come out with Hidden Mickey 3, The Legend of Tom Sawyer's Island. Now Walt Disney himself once said that fantasy and reality often collide, and you're going to find that's true in this book, where things that happen at Disneyland now affect the past. And we'll see how Wolf is involved in this, and as he's going back in time to try to fix things and to rescue a damsel in distress. Now the cliffhanger ending on this, I don't leave you waiting very long. I came out with Hidden Mickey 4, Happily Ever After. Now you can see by the beautiful cover that this is a very action-packed novel. The guys are now faced with an adversary who is very powerful and goes back in time. We find that her name changes throughout the eons, but her heart of evil remains the same. All of your old friends will be back as they all get together for one final battle. Now I didn't want the young ones to be left out. We find that they all have a desire to learn about Walt, and I came out with a Hidden Mickey Adventure series that's written for about ages 9 and up, which would be about grade level about 4. The first book in the series is Peter and the Wolf, where now you'll find that the clue solvers are the next generation. You met Adam and Lance, and you met Kimberly and Beth in the first series. Now we find their children are discovering clues that have left behind, and they're trying to see where they fit in being the guardians of Walt. This is a very exciting book, and I don't leave you hanging for very long with the cliffhanger ending. The one that's going to be released in November will be book 2 in the series, Hidden Mickey Adventure 2, Peter and the Missing Mansion. Now our favorite security guard Wolf is still back in action, and now Peter wants to find out what happened to his friend. When he jumps into the action and comes back to current time, he'll find that there's going to be a missing mansion. Now we find that things are changed at Disneyland, and the friends have to figure out what happened and how they can possibly go back and fix this. In book 1 of the series, Sometimes Dead Men Do Tell Tales, the guys were running a quest inside the park. Now I found that some of our readers are actually taking the book to the park and running the quest themselves. I received a tweet one time from a gal who said she was standing in front of the Golden Horseshoe counting the rubies on the sign. Well, I thought that was pretty funny, but it also gave me the idea, what if I came out with a game book that you can actually play inside Disneyland? And those of you on the East Coast, I didn't forget you. I have Walt Disney World's Magic Kingdom. Now these books have 20 different games and puzzles and quests that you can play inside the park. So take your friends with you, divide up into teams, and have a lot of fun trying to figure out the road rallies and all the quests. Now with all the exciting changes that are happening at Disneyland lately, I also am coming out in August with Disney California Adventure game book, which is like the others where you can take the book with you to the park. Now I hope you do look into the series. I'm quite excited about them. You can find them on Amazon, Barnes & Noble. They're available in paperbacks, in ebooks, and all kinds of readers. So I hope you enjoy the series. Thank you very much.